Alright, let's get this factory going. The factory must grow after all. I really need to finish work on that, what's it called? Really need to finish work on that starting screen. So that I actually have something to, play ads against when nobody's actually watching me. Oh well, I can fix that. I can set that up later. Or, well, I'm drawing it, so it's less a case of setting it up and more a case of just, like, finishing art. Hmm. Wait until all requests satisfied, then go to novice. Hey, Beauty. And yes, purple. We are making purple science on the red plant. The ruby science, so true. Although, the, witch science. The promethium science is a bit more my jam. This, dark indigo. But, we won't be seeing that one for quite a long time. Now then, what is the blocker on these? Okay, red circuits, and the blocker on red circuits is plastic. And the blocker on plastic is presumably petroleum. Light oil for petroleum. Yep. You didn't memorize the colors? All good. And I mean, that's a color of science that I haven't even made. So, you know, it's very late game. Very, very late game. I guess I can... First off, I'm going to queue cliff explosives because I want them and I need them. And second, I'm going to... Because I may as well, let's go kill another demolisher. Get some more space. Oh, right, it's like... Ah, here we are. There is a setting to make it so that the game is unpaused when you have the research open. And I need to turn that on. Research. Ah, yes, here we are. Technology UI pauses game. I want to disable that. So now I can actually keep my game. Now my game will actually run while I'm looking at research. That being said, we have a worm to kill. Time to die. I don't even know where it is. I'll see the amount of ammo I'm putting in these is also kind of just overkill. But better to overkill and not need it than underkill and lose everything. Like what almost happened with that medium demolisher. In fact, if I had built for a small, I wouldn't have killed that medium demolisher. But yeah, we have two very critical researches, and those are coal liquefaction and cliff explosives, and those will allow us to actually build at scale on Vulcanus because, well, look at all these cliffs. They're awful. And coal liquefaction will drastically reduce resource draw from using the bad coal liquefaction recipe. And that resource draw is a main reason that we're out of red circuits. I think it's something silly like, so simple coal liquefaction takes 10 coal and gives you 50 heavy oil. Good coal liquefaction takes 10 coal, 25 heavy oil, and gives you 90 heavy, 20 light, and 10 petroleum, which is like twice as many resources. It really is ridiculous just how much better it is. Let's see. Ah, right, I'm still making... All my belts are saturated, right? Yes. Okay, excellent. And there is basic coal liquefaction, or there's coal liquefaction. Hi bots, how you doing? I'll know when the worm shows up to try and kill those turrets because there'll be a whole bunch of alerts. But first and foremost, we need coal liquefaction. I always forget how I designed this one because it's right, 2 input, 3 output. We do want these on both sides. There are a whole bunch of small features from 2.0 that I would just never be able that I just cannot live without anymore. Also, right, I need a bit more space so that we can actually insert the coal. The worm still has not showed up. How dare he? Okay, yeah. And I can't even bridge the gap with substations. Hello, Leona. That's my kitty. Oh, such a good kitty. Ah, there it is. And no more worm. You can tell, based on the fact that the massive "Do not enter" shade on the map is gone. Just gonna keep petting my cat until the ad break finishes. That seems like a good use of ad time. Yeah, what a good kitty. Uh-huh. Such a sweet kitty. Alright. Ad is over. In which case... Let's finish this coal liquefaction. So yeah, it has no solid outputs, which is nice. Each half consumes 2 coal per second, so I can do 15 of these. Less if I, or yeah, 15 of these. And this will just consume 2 belts of coal and turn it all into oil products. I don't actually have enough space. That's a little awkward. Let's see. How many oil refineries am I buffering? Enough. Oh, did I finally step back into logistics range? I must have. Yep. This is a place that having cliff explosives would help quite a bit. And while I can't make them yet, I can prepare for them. First off, by making the barrels I need. And second off, oh right, I'm going to need explosives, aren't I? Explosives, barrel, calcite, grenades. Yep, So let's get started on the grenades, if I could remember where these are. There. And explosives are in a chemical plant. And explosives, I believe, take sulfur? Yeah, they take coal and sulfur. Well, it's a good thing I'm doing, It's a good thing I'm doing the coal liquefaction build now. I will still be using trains. Also, this isn't late. I am still actually pretty early. I'm in like early mid game, because I still have Fulgora, Gleba, well, Fulgora and Gleba to go, and then after that is Aquilo. The this before the late. I mean, fair enough. And the answer is yes, trains are still extremely good. They only start falling off in like late game. Trains start falling off at the point where, oh right, I need to make this thing self-start. Trains only really start falling off when you are at the point that you can just use space platforms to transport everything and just like build directly into rockets. So this needs to be unbarrel heavy oil. Unbarrel heavy oil. Only do that if we want to read contents, including crafting. This requires 25 heavy oil, so enable if heavy oil is less than, let's say 50. I would like to have the cliff explosives before I build here, but alas, I should go pick up my stuff. And now that I think about it, spaghetti. I should also be putting coal in a box for the explosives I'm going to need. But yeah, if I clear out the worm in this area, that's going to give me more building space. Much needed building space. God, I'm so slow, even with 2 legs. That is a very Factorio thing to say. It's just that easy. I'm no longer at the point where the extra tungsten from killing these guys is particularly useful, but it's nice. I certainly don't disappreciate it. How are we doing on big miners? Red circuits are the issue. And the issue is still plastic, and will continue to be plastic until I get this oil cracking up. I may as well help the bots out. Oh yeah, you can see which one's actually fired because they're down to like 20 magazines. Excellent, excellent. 1 minute before cliff explosives. I can't wait. After cliff explosives, I should research speed 3s. They'll be that will come in handy over on this planet, and it'll also be good to be able to export them in the future. Though I don't expect to be exporting them for a while. That's one of the things that Space Age changes about the base game. It actually really smooths out the module tiering. Because in Vanilla Factorio... in Vanilla Factorio, the way mods work, or modules work, your speed, efficiency, productivity modules work. The way they work in Vanilla is that you get the tier 1s in, I believe it, yeah, tier 1s where they are in Space Age, which is at Green Science, though post-oil processing. And then tier 2s are, I think they might be as early as Blue Science. I think that might be Blue Science or they're Purple Science. And then tier 3s are Yellow Science. And the thing is, trying to make tier 3s in any quantity is only something you do if you're mega basing, but the way you unlock them doesn't actually like point you in that direction. It's just like, oh hey, a higher tier of module, I should be using these. But a tier 4 costs 4 tier 2s, and then those tier 2s costs 4 tier 1s. So it's a bit much. It's one of those telescoping recipes that will make you cry early game. Right, I actually do want this. Because I have another worm to kill. And, oh hey, would you look at that? Cliff explosives are finished. I can't actually make them yet on account of, well, calcite is easy. I can just pull some into a box. Then, right, so explosives are coal and sulfur. Sulfur is water and petroleum. And let me guess, I'm completely out of petroleum? I'm completely out of petroleum. What a surprise. So I'll have to finish this oil cracking, this coal liquefaction first. I guess what I can do is chop off the end and then expand it back to where I want it once I actually have cliff explosives. That seems like a decent idea. Then let's go like this and pull it over here. Go, bots, go! Looks like some of my starter coal patch. I've really done a number on my starter coal patch. But alright, now that we've got all of the oil fractions, we can put them into a tank. So first off, we need one of them, or we need the heavy oil to go directly back into making more oil. You know what? I can do it from here and then enable start unbarreling if we have less than 500 heavy oil. No, where it was before was better. So unbarrel if there's less than 50. And this thing needs to request heavy oil barrels. Not many of them, obviously, but enough. Let's see. So that's our heavy oil tank, and we only want to extract from this if there is more than... Oh, incredible. It doesn't actually... Okay, it reaches there. We only want to extract from this tank if we have more than, let's say, 2,000 heavy oil. Then there's our light oil. This one can just be buffered. It's a non-issue. That wouldn't work. Or would, but I may as well leave that spot open. And here's our petroleum. And I may as well put in a roboport so this thing is self-building. Well, kind of self-building. Then connect it all to power. Okay. Wow, I've created 10k Vulcanus science already. We switched to speed module 3 and our SPM tanked, going down to a paltry 85. Oh dear. That is going to take an hour and a half to research. There's a reason I am building so intensively here. What is blocking that last rocket cell from constructing anyways? Is it red circuits? I bet it's red circuits. Oh, it's electric engines, which are being blocked by the fact that I never actually set the requests. And let me guess, same with the engines? Same with the engines. Oops. Okay, yeah. Literally just need a bit of heavy oil and we'll be good. So, let's see. Let's barrel some heavy oil. And output into a provider chest. We don't need many. And we don't need that many barrels either. Ah, right. I suppose I should have that export into an active provider to get the barrels out. The empty barrels out. And it might also help to connect the other side. Finally, we're going to need steam for the coal liquefaction. I almost forgot about that part. Pretty important part, too. So that is sulfuric acid and calcite. Okay, that's easy. Let's just do this one based on vibes. You know what? This can literally just be something like this. Put it right up next to this calcite. And connect it direct. And that is now steam. Steam for the coal liquefaction. All that's left is the coal. Yep, okay. All we need is the coal. So that part's easy. We take this output, stop feeding it to the terrible recipe. And that'll be half of it. Then at some point we want to disable it for that section. Cold liquefaction is running, it looks like. Yes, excellent. Beautiful. That's coal. Or, not coal. Oil. Better oil products. And I'll get way more bang for my buck out of productivity modules on these things on this thing as well. Because it's making more... well, more everything. Now we can delete this whole thing. Have to immediately reconnect that though. So let's see, get rid of this coal belt. Overmind, thank you for the raid. How was the Master Duel? How was Draco Tail? Give you a shout out. Draco Tail fun? Good to hear. Master Duel is a lot of those formats suck ass, so glad this one's good. Realtors looking at the apartment? Ah, right. I remember you mentioning. Last night I got my metallurgic science up and running, so today I'm going to actually build out Vulcanus. Because, oh boy, does it need it. Let's see. So that is the petroleum. Let's connect it to one of the things that the petroleum needs. Or just into the... Can't stay. All good. Good luck with the realtor. I imagine it's not going to be an issue, but good luck regardless. Thanks again for the raid. Let's see. Gotta connect light oil. It'll be 5 whole minutes. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we now have way more petroleum. Oh my god. Love the bots. Love the way they just get stuck halfway through moving metallurgic science. Yeah, plastic is looking a lot better. And so is heavy oil, so is light oil. Next, I want to delete this section of simple oil cracking, because don't want it. It's bad for my coal. In my first Space Age run, I left Vulcanus running on simple coal liquefaction, and all of my coal just disappeared almost immediately. It was bad. And alright, alright. How many big mining drills do we have? Oh, 20. Perfect. We can get rid of all this and replace it with big mining drills. And that'll both be better for the patch longevity, as well as giving us more coal per second. Ooh, and it just barely fits, too. Although it looks like I did kind of break power. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just do some real quick and dirty inline power. And I can get rid of this plastic build in a little bit. So what we actually want to do is send coal down. Mix these two belts. That needs to go like this. And that is coal liquefaction, or that's coal set back up. As soon as it gets power. Anyways. Now both sides of the coal liquefaction are running. Oh my god, 100k red science? This will also help my calcite last longer too, which is a very large benefit. Alright, let's disassemble this. And repower that Roboport. How are we doing on bots anyways? Apparently we're not doing good on power. No, we're doing fine on power. This section just got disconnected. Whoops. Easy fix. Oh, you know what? Novice, wait for all requests satisfied. And... let's go with... let's just go 30 seconds if 30 seconds of inactivity instead of 30 seconds time passed. Because we're not pulling that much science out. Oh hey, we actually have enough red circuits to start making big mining drills again. Let's see. Plastic is a little low. I may as well merge these for as much good as it'll do. What is the issue? Is there an issue? No, actually. These are just being slow. Or maybe it's an issue of lack of coal? Doesn't look like it. Why is this plastic being slow? I mean, it seems fine now. I want to set up more red circuits pretty soon, though. Let's go kill another worm. Get myself some more construction space. Okay, and it's right there. I wonder if I have time to set this up. Probably. Yeah, no problem. I have a blueprint for killing worms remotely. It takes like an integrated roboport and just requests ammo. Yeah, this worm wouldn't know what hit it. Bye, nerd. Let's see. I need purple science for robot speed. Okay. I mean, it's a good thing that I was planning on working on that soon. We're still pretty low on red circuits, though. Bye, worm. Okay, yeah. We have enough. We don't have enough petroleum. What is using my petroleum? Is it properly... Did I not connect? I didn't connect my petroleum. Oh my god. That would in fact do it. Let's see. I don't think there's any other worm zones I want to take just quite yet. Well, let's just deconstruct all that. Turn off my roboport real quick. If I lose some bots to deconstructing this, that's fine. Big ol' bot swarm, though. Love a big bot swarm. One of my favorite things in the game. And right, how are we doing on petroleum now? Enough that we're maxed out on plastic. I'll take it. And it looks like we're actually making enough red circuits that we can... Whoa, oh, yeah, that one particular spot in Novice. We're actually making enough red circuits that we can get drills. I think. Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, I forgot to have this set to request from buffers. Whoops. I have this perfectly useful red circuit buffer up here, and I'm not even using it. Let's see... I'm missing some cliff explosives? Where's that? Oh! Now that I have cliff explosives, my deconstruction planner will actually attempt to explode cliffs. Are we starting to... Yes, we are starting to back up a little on petroleum. Which means... I can use some of this water to make sulfur. And then we'll use that sulfur to make, we'll use that sulfur to make explosives, and those explosives to make cliff explosives, and all will be well with the world. Let's see. Oops. Water here. Not this sulfuric acid. Don't need that. Yes, this petroleum. And that gives us sulfur. Now, what do we need for explosives? We need coal and water and sulfur. For now, I will just yank off of the plastic belt because I'm not making that many explosives. So, like this. Input. And then output on the bottom. And let's just make a few of these. Because we're making enough sulfur to support it. Then the output goes into boxes. And now, at long last, we can finally make cliff explosives. Let's see, this is 8 times 0.25, and... Is there anything else I need sulfur for? Literally just explosives. Okay. In that case, I may as well extend this. A lot. Because it's Vulcanus, you need a lot of cliff explosives. Like, oh my god, so many. So that is 20, yep, And then let's just put these all in boxes. That's 0.09, 0.09. So I'm going to need another grenade assembler. Do I have... I do have coal in storage, that's good. And probably not, yeah. Don't need another, barrel assembler, thankfully. But now I can actually make cliff explosives. So put some of my personal requests. Oh, broke. Another flamethrower turret. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now then, we have some purple science to make. But for purple science, we need more circuits. And circuits are easy. Right, purple science is, yeah, rail, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. So that's easy. Just copy the entire red circuit build for twice the fun. It's always fun watching the bots scheduler work. Let's see. We're gonna need a hell of a lot more green circuits as well. That goes like this. I'll just do 3 tiles of these. Do I need 3? Do I need, let's do 2. Let's do 2. Because this will also be good for making modules. Ooh, I can fit, the second one's offset. Oh my god. That's more like it. As I was saying, I can fit roboports in here. That's cool. Then copy the piping on the right side. Excellent, excellent. It does need a power hookup, but that's easy. Oh yeah, what does my sulfuric acid consumption look like now? About the same actually. That's a little surprising. All right. So, half the green circuits from this build are going to go down to this one down here. Or, actually, no. Let me think. Because we need... Right, this red circuit build is designed to consume half a belt of circuits and half a belt of plastic. So, I can just put the half belt here through a splitter, and it'll be fine. Probably. I guess we'll see if it's fine, actually. And this will be able to... The other one goes down to where the red circuits are. What broke? A wall, a novice, that's whatever. Just a bit of spaghetti. It's fine. That's the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. And, oh hey, that's actually all we need for this red circuit build. Nice. I do need to reconnect this, I do need to reconnect this plastic, though. More losses on Novice. Definitely going to lose this iron outpost at some point. It's an acceptable casualty. How are we doing on cliff explosives? Slow. Very slow. I'm leaving those boxes uncapped for a reason, though. And that is more red circuits. Excellent. Put these in a box as well. Alright. Copper. Molten copper input to the foundries. And molten iron input to the foundries. Which it would help to actually hook up. It would also help to finish connecting the right side over here to power. Let's see, is that enough? That is enough. Sort of. I think we're getting some minor plastic interruptions. It's hard to tell. Yeah, looks like it's enough. Love to see it. I'm definitely not done here. Like, these are unmoduled, or, these are, yeah, unmoduled, unbeaconed builds, and that is just not where I want to be long term. All right. Now, these are all running. Except for the one over here, because I didn't actually connect it to power, or to iron. Now that's 2 belts of green circuits. And some number of red circuits. That'll probably be enough for the purple science I'm going to be building. But I suppose we'll see. Next up, yeah, red circuits, green circuits, stone. Right, I need to divert stone from the foundry outputs. If I'm going to be building for 200 purple science, I've decided that's my goal is 200 purple science a minute. Did I? No, not 12,000. Oh my god. The main thing I want to check is how much stone? Less stone than I thought. Ah, I see. 2 belts of stone will be enough. See, set that as the default. Keep taking minor losses on novice. And what else is new? I guess clip explosives are the only thing I'm really getting use out of for here. I could build more cliff explosives. I think I'll do that. Because again, look at all these cliffs. And I've got to get rid of them. Does it say what the day-night cycle is? It does. So what is the novice day-night cycle? 7 minutes? So that's 7 minutes from stop to start? Or what? And yeah, solar power on Vulcanus is really good. 4 times as good as on Novice. Solar panel on some of the other planets is less good. Like 20% on Fulgora. Or 1% on Aquilo. Okay, the reason red circuits have slowed down is because of petroleum, which has slowed down because we're just not making enough. I may have not connected my... No, I connected light oil to cracking. We're just not cracking it enough. Okay. That is a solvable problem. As well as is the fact that I need more oil cracking later. Power's good, thankfully. Don't mind the stream of bots. So yeah, we need to divert stone from the foundries. So output priority left. And And we only want 2 belts of the stuff. How much do I need for the stone bricks? Yeah, 2 belts of the stone. One of which will go into stone bricks, one of which will go into rail directly. And that's 100k green science. Woo! Let's just real quick copy over one of the novice smelter stacks. Let's build that here. I'm gonna have to automate electric furnaces, aren't I? I am. Okay. I don't need that many, though. 2 stacks should be good. Oh, I cannot stress enough just how happy I am to have cliff explosives. They're gonna make novice a lot easier as well. And now that I think about it, I only need half of this. Yeah, let's just get rid of all the cliffs on the west side and the north side. Let me guess, not enough cliff explosives? Not enough cliff explosives. Somehow, I'm not surprised. But all this extra building space is going to be huge. Let's see, input on the left. Connect it to power. Oh, put it on the right. I can at least run down there. It'll make things a little faster. Especially since the bots are bringing belts in from the entire clear across the base. Let's see, how are we doing on solar panels? Could have more, to be honest. How are we doing on accumulators? I suppose I could just slap down some of my solar tiles. The only thing is that they're ratioed for novice instead of Vulcanus. So it's more accumulators that I need. Is that a problem? Let's pull up the wiki page on solar power. I was looking at this the other day. Optimal ratios are... God, it's crazy how much better accumulators get as you upgrade their quality. But it's 0.725. It's fine. It's fine to use my novice tile for this. This is one of the few things that I've just taken someone else's blueprint, which I normally don't do. I normally make all my blueprints myself. But solar specifically is annoying. Let's build that over here. And another one. And technically, yes, you can use You can use the sulfuric acid to steam, the acid plus calcite to steam recipe for your power, but that eats calcite like a motherfucker, and well, not that fast, but it eats a lot of calcite, and it eats a lot of acid, and it also puts you at greater risk of having power death spirals. What is the limiting factor here? It is... We are capped on light oil, which means we need more light oil cracking. Let's set more of... Let's set some of that up real quick. Let's see, this needs to be one of these. Okay, that's more light oil cracking. Which, to be honest, I expect I'm going to end up needing a bunch more later. And then I need the water. And connect this to power. Oh, is that not connected to my... It's not connected to my main logistics network. Oops. Let's see. If I put speed 1s in this, cuts that in half. Rail is annoying, but rail is always annoying. How are we doing on modules? Not great, to be honest. It's all going into tier 2. It's all going into tier 2s and barely even at that rate. So make all of these quality just cuz. Hi Leona. Hi Squeaky. Cat. She squeaked at me. What a good girl. Okay, now power is going. Well, building. Might help to actually connect it to the main network as well. That's... Okay, that is stone bricks, circuits, and... I need steel. I need a lot of steel. How much steel do I need? I need 14 foundries worth of the stuff. Which, yeah, makes sense. And we can put the steel... Can we slip that in here? I think we can. So make some steel. I'm not putting a ton of effort into these designs because they're going to get outmoded very quickly. Even if I don't end up actually upgrading them. Or replacing them, rather. How much is that? That is 12, 14. That is enough to make basically one belt of steel. I'll probably need to make more iron. Yeah, more iron melting. And the last thing we need is some iron sticks. I have a feeling that's something I can get away with using. Yep, one foundry for iron sticks. You love to see it. Let's run over this way. So, next up, we need... Yeah, let's do the rails first. Let's do... Yeah, let's do the rails first. And that makes a whole belt of the things. Which... Utterly absurd. And put some speed modules in here as well. And none of the rail ingredients are even that, no particular rail ingredient is used in more quantities than the other. That's interesting. Just use some stack inserters for the output. Then, let's see. It needs to be fast inserters and fast inserters. God, one whole belt of rails. Just ridiculous. Which, now that I'm looking at it, I need the inner belt for pulling off for rail parts too, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh my god. Lost another wall in novice, whatever. Okay. It's an easy fix, thankfully. Pull that over one. And we want... I haven't had to build something like this in a while. Okay, that'll work. Mega cursed, but it'll work. And then we take off this side. Take off this side. And I need 2 tiles of this, I think. Yeah. And that makes one whole belt of rails. So, for that we need... Well, for one thing, we need the foundry. I'll just stick that back here. One foundry making iron sticks. Genuinely impressed that one foundry is enough for that, though. Alright, that's iron sticks. We don't need the stone. So half the stone goes on this side. Half the stone goes on the other. We need some of our steel. Let me guess. One wall and novice. Yep. Uh-huh. And that's our steel. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up a little. I put the iron sticks where the rails go. That's more like it. And here are the red circuits. So we have rails and... We have the rails done. We have... All that's left is to do... All that's left to do is the furnaces and productivity modules. If I put speed modules in, one prod module can supply 2 purple science assemblers. So I will be doing that, making that inline. Oh, hello. Hey, Numbers. How are you doing? Mr. Message, sorry. I got very into designing for a few minutes. Going insane? Oh no, what's happening? We need... Oh, I hate that shit. When when your headphones stop working right. I have some, like, 8-year-old earbuds that mostly work, but I have to, like, squish part of the cable, the thing where the audio control is. I have to squish that to make sure or it'll act up on me. And I've just never bothered replacing them, even though I should. Now we need electric furnaces. Those are pretty easy. They're just steel and red circuit, or yeah, brick, steel, and red circuits. Barely any of them, too. And how many? Yeah, enough that it goes on a single belt, that's for sure. Oh, it's a proprietary cable? Oh, no. Thank you, Twitch. Well-programmed website. Alright, that's the furnaces. So we need our stone bricks and steel and the red circuits. Half of which go here. Okay, that's red circuits. What do you mean, what is this bus? It's a perfectly normal bus that does normal things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not actually a bus. Think of it more like a tram line. Also, it's terminating right here. I'm literally going to finish it off right here. I don't build big buses. Like, okay. Literally. Like, it's doing this. Numbers, it's doing this. This literally exists to make purple science. Oh yeah, what were you doing on Fulgora? Okay, so I can literally just do something easy. Bot base to bussy base sushi bus. Oh my god. I mean, I do agree that belt bases are underrated on Fulgora. But did you have to say it that way? Well, if you did have to say it that way, it does sound neat. 10k boss is a bitrate killer. True. It's also a UPS killer when you have 100k of them. You know what? I'm just not gonna split that. It's fine. Also, I want this to look nicer, so we're doing this. Alright, that's better. Two malls on... Right, I remember you mentioning that. That's the number of bots that I would have at the end of a 1,000 hour save. Like, I have my bot limit set up for a reason. Right now I'm at 1,500 of each on Vulcanus. And how many does Novice have? We're up to 5,000 of each on Novice. Oh my god. 60,000 is too many. And I like bots, too. Okay, so this lane is for the rails, and then this lane will be for the electric engines. And that is purple science. Why make this stuff on Novice when you can make it here? Where steel is free. Unlike on Novice, where steel is expensive. So expensive. Right, I need to put speed module in that. I wanted 32. Created the first production science pack at 41.5 hours. Wait, where is... Not that. Not that. I could have sworn there was an easy way to get... Oh, tips and tricks. Your milestones. Yeah, it's Look at this science order. Please enjoy this science order. And especially the times for sciences. It's like red and green at normal time, mostly normal times. So is military. 6-hour jump for blue. 16 more hours for space. And then also yellow at the exact same time. Promethium when? Give me a month. I'll get there. I want to mega base this save. I think that would be fun. Which trick? The, Is it the thing that, Is it the thing Dosh did with, his Trash Fulgora base? Because that was a pretty cool trick. Okay, so how many assemblers is that? That is 22 of the 32 I want. Let's run down here real quick. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recycling to steel chest, stack inserter with a diter, only passing if 16. Oh yeah, no, that I think that is pretty that's actually pretty similar to what Dosh did. Only he was using, I believe it was just like a constant combinator with a negative output, because that has the same effect. Now then, we are blocked on red circuits, which are blocked on plastic. Yay! Which is blocked on petroleum, which is blocked on the fact that I never actually finished this petroleum cracking. Oops. The very first thing I researched after getting Vulcanus science off the ground was the better oil cracking, because, oh god, is that stuff necessary. Quadruple, yeah, quadruple throughput does sound pretty good. I think that's one of those things that stops mattering once you have enough scrap recycling productivity, such that it'll only always output like 10 bajillion items at once. But that's late mega based here, so it's not real. And how much? That's right. A paltry 200 purple science a minute. Now then, MK Ultra, you have a new science pack to grab. The Novice, we have to import it. Oh, we already are. Perfect. Speed module, move over. I'm researching all of my long missing purple science researches. I am also going to have to really scale up my... Let's see, how's power doing? Power's doing okay. Let's add more solar. I'm trying something silly. It's called solar on Vulcanus. It's one of those things that is like legitimately actually pretty good, but people don't use it because the acid neutralization recipe. You've been using solar? Alright. If you want a mega base. Well, yeah, if you want a mega base. But until then, you have to get to a really, 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 really big mega base point before it becomes worth it to use solar over your over fusion reactors. Admittedly, fusion reactors are a lot cheaper than they would have been to run in 1.1 because new fluids. Oh yeah, no, that is the exact reason I'm not going to be using acid neutralization as my primary power here on Vulcanus. Because oh my god, it's so annoying having to come back and fix it. Okay, yeah, petroleum because are we literally just... It didn't connect properly. Oh my god. I love it when I don't blueprint properly. Bots to continue to grow. We have so many cliff explosives and so not enough. Science. The main blocker here is petroleum oil products, which it's getting there. Am I putting LDS into a box? I'm not. I should probably be doing that. What are you waiting for? What I should do is I do have enough big mining drills. Let's get some more. Oh my god, save me from oil products, please. Let's see. All requests satisfied. Or... Yes. Well, don't wait for inactivity right now, but... Once we actually... Oh, yeah, the Iron Mouse song. I want to watch that too. I'll catch a video of it afterwards, just because Mouse and Warframe songs is a combo I did not expect, but I'm intrigued. It's, I guess she's gonna start playing Warframe. At this rate, she's probably going to start playing Warframe, if she hasn't already, which, very amusing thought. I remember watching a video where she talked about how um I don't watch her either, but I remember seeing like a clip of her talking about how DE had offered her sponsorship and she turned it down because like she wasn't sure if she would like Warframe. And then her chat, then some people in her chat, like I guess like some regulars in her chat tried to sell her on it. It seems to work, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Are we? Oh god, we're just low on solar and accumulators. Okay. That is a solvable problem. It's solvable by making more solar and more accumulators. I guess mega late game, you could use solar on Fulgora, but that sounds painful. That sounds extraordinarily painful. Wait a minute, that's not purple science. It's requesting. It was requesting from the wrong planet. Go back to Vulcanus. I need my purple. I need my purple fix. Even if the planet can't export that much right now. Process. It's a process. I guess I also need to hook this up too. Wow. One of the main things I'll be able to do is to stretch my resources further is by putting productivity modules in all of these, which, speaking of, I need to expand my module production. I'm gonna move that down here to where all of the module, or where all the circuits are. So this will be prod modules. And then we want two things making tier 2s. Or 4 things making tier 2s. And how many quality modules do we have? Enough. Then we want one making speed modules. Same deal, same number. That is speed module. And right, I want 8. 8 speed modules. Or 8 speed module assemblers. And 4 speed 2s. All with quality modules, of course. You can tell I'm really building for scale right now. We don't have enough, well, we're still getting there on the purple science, rather. 200 per minute is still pretty good, though. Is this actually 200 per minute? No. I don't know what I expected. I think they're all running now that I fixed the plastic and... yeah, okay. It's all running. It's just taking forever. And 200 per minute is still 20 minutes to make 4,000 of the stuff. Wow, we might actually finish with Speed Module 3 by the time... by the time we're, our Purple Science gets to Novice. In that case... let's go put some, let's go... Oh, you know what? Wait, our rate... Oh, I'm out of iron. Oh my god. I mean, that's an easy problem to solve, but it's a big oopsie. Are we out of foundries? There's no way. Oh, we might be. Oh, I understand. I think I moved production of my foundries up here and then never actually... Oh yeah, I don't actually have tungsten carbide going into storage. No, I do. It's just really slow. Because I don't have enough tungsten coming in. Because I don't have enough tungsten ore coming in. Well, same difference. Let's, okay, I'm at the coal mine. So let's just manually place those. And I suppose also finish building this. And where's the iron? Iron is over here. So we need calcite. Calcite and stone. Also power. Perfect, that'll work. So that fixes my iron issue. Hopefully. And where is... Ah, yes, there's the iron. Alright, there is more iron. Hopefully that should help with purple science. Oh my god, is Discord not doing that again? Is it because I don't have streamer mode on? It's because I didn't have streamer mode on? Oh my god. Discord, why are you like this? I think I fixed it. It looks fixed for me, at least. And yeah, I had to... Apparently you have to enable sharing, activity sharing and turn on streamer mode. Which, okay, I guess. How are we doing? Still taking a while. What does purple science SPM look like? It tanked because of the lack of iron. Unsurprising. But it seems like we're back now? Looks like we're back now. I had to experiment to figure it out. Same feeling though. Same feeling of Discord, why don't you work? Well-designed software. Definitely worse than Twitch.tv, that's for sure. Right. I was going to go set up another tungsten mine. Speaking of which, I should set up rail automation for... actually, well, building rails. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to need them. So rails, train stops, signals. And well, it doesn't hurt to have a well-supplied network for rails. Don't need many of these. Was there anything else in the rails? Doesn't look like it. In fact, rails are so right. The other thing is, I'm not actually going to use rails yet because I don't have elevated rail. But that takes purple science. All gamers used MSN Messenger before it got merged with Skype. Those sound like dark days, to be honest. I remember using Skype in high school, and that was not good. That was not a good time. Isn't Skype like Microsoft Teams now or something silly? Okay, let's go like that. It merged your MSN Messenger and your primary email. Okay, that's really funny. I'm sorry, but that's just really funny. You can't delete birthday emails from them? Oh my god. XXX Dank Kush 420's birthday. Oh no. That's both extremely cursed and extremely funny. Somehow, I've managed to cover this entire tungsten patch. It's a miracle. What does that do to my power? My power is choking because of all the foundries I have. On the other hand, I do have accumulators, so it's fine. Gonna heat up your tie? Ooh, sounds good. Let's see, this is 40 big miners making 0.6 per second. Wow, that all condenses down to one singular belt of ore. Especially once I unlock stacking in 30 hours. Goodbye, Cliffs, my fated enemy. How are we doing on purple science? Are we actually making as much as I want? Close enough. 139, although that's, 180. Better, better. The limiter is still rails because we're not getting enough steel. And we're not getting enough steel because we're not getting enough... I thought this was enough. 14 things making steel. It says I need... That should be enough steel. But it's obviously not enough steel. Maybe it's a case of it still needs to reach steady state? Oh my god, speed module 3. So now I can reach automation 3. Automation 3. I should probably do lab research speed as well. And then elevated rail, beacons, nuclear fuel reprocessing, all the good stuff. I guess these four are the most important ones. I guess, yeah, logistics 3, that's also pretty important. And green belts. How are we doing on science imports? We're almost there. Broke. A wall, a novice, whatever. Yeah, this outpost is going to catastrophically fail at some point. It's going to be very funny. And I'll have to go pay a visit to Novice to fix it. That's wrong. Did I break something? I did, okay. And after all that, we have more tungsten. Hooray! MK Ultra almost has all the science I need. I guess I could research something else Vulcanus based while I'm here. Or while I'm waiting. Let's put asteroid reprocessing in the queue. Or in the front, rather. Yeah, the moment I unlock stacking, these are going to... These are all going to get a lot smaller. Plus, if and or when I upgrade them to green belts, it will also not matter. Alright then. Ugh! This infusion of tungsten should do a lot for my ability to make carbide. Good, good. Oh my god, I cannot wait to have beacons. I should put beacons before Automation 3, now that I think about it. How are we doing on foundry automation? Yeah, carbide. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. At least we have purple science. Is it solar panels that's eating all my green circuits? Looks like it. And it looks like I need more steel. No. This one just needs a bit more steel buffer. We don't have enough battery production, though. That makes sense. Congratulations on your food. What kind of tie did you get? Pad tie? Ah. There was a really good Thai restaurant in the city I used to live in, but they closed down a little while before I moved. And it was very sad. Alright, next up. Oh my god, there goes the purple science. Soon we will have purple science researches. Ah. I cannot wait. I could theoretically build all of red through purple science here on Vulcanus, but I don't really want to. On the other hand, what I could do is build red and green to go with the purple, because those are all really easy to make on Vulcanus, because they don't take very many oil products. And then make blue and yellow on Fulgora. Build it all on Vulcanus. I don't wanna. Research on Vulcanus. I'm not doing that. Let's see what blue on Fulgora looks like. Because, okay. I need to show my unresearched recipes. Yeah, turn on the matrix solver. The main thing is sulfur, but that's also easy, actually. And you get that from cracking light oil, which you get from cracking heavy oil. You get your water from ice. Our unrestricted item is steel, gears, steel, and circuits. And we will need more red circuits, unsurprising. From hidden recipes, blue circuit recycling, and you still need more red circuits. Oh my god, we're still short some red circuits by doing this. Because we're short plastic. Well, plastic's easy. It's coal and petroleum, or you get it by recycling. Oh right, because you don't have coal on Fulgora, so you'd have to get it via recycling. And your best choice would be the low density structure. And now we have... That's wrong. Now we have too much plastic? No, not enough plastic. Now we have too much copper wire. Oh my god, this is... It's scary how doable this is. Oh no. This shouldn't be viable. I think we can get more out of this if we turn some of our pipes into... Or we turn some of our gears into pipes. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, I hate this. I hate how viable this is. Oh nope, we still need more red circuits if we're doing this. So we don't want red circuits to be... Okay, that's better. It's cursed, but it works. This should not work. This genuinely should not work. But it does. Also, it takes a bajillion engine and science assemblers, but what else is new? How are we doing on foundry production now that... Okay, now that we have some spare... Beacons! 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 Oh, I've missed these. I think one of the first things I'll do is speed up my labs. It's just gonna take 2 minutes for beacons. Are we stockpiling tier 1 circuits? We are not, which means I'm going to need to make more of these if I want to use them for assembler 2 or assembler 3s. Which an assembler 3 takes 4 speed modules. Oh my god. And get the quality modules in as well. How are we looking on science imports to the rocket? Okay. Beacons, 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 beacons. Quite possibly the most important thing I can get with my purple science. I'm putting asteroid reprocessing in the back. I just have so many important purple science recipes or researches. Next up, automation 3. Okay, this coal patch is going to run out. I should put elevated rail before the next that next thing, because elevated rail will go by much quicker. And I can use some big mining drills to go mine all this coal, and then probably also some calcite. Yeah, I should move this calcite patch over to big mining drills, just to make it last longer. Move that up a little. Right. I want substations. And that'll make calcite last a lot longer. One thing that's going to be interesting is that I need to start exporting calcite from Vulcanus and also tungsten plate, so that I can make artillery on Novice. As you might imagine, that has been a pretty high goal of mine. Or, yeah, pretty, like, high priority goal of mine. Ignore how expensive the artillery is. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. I was good? Good. Okay, that's elevated rail. How are we doing on not elevated rail? Good. You don't need very many ramps, but you do need a lot of supports. New place opened up nearby? Nice. Love it when that happens in there, and it's good food. Let's upgrade this to stack inserter, stack inserter. Stack inserter, bulk inserter. Oh my god. Every time. I do it every time. Yeah, Solar Vulcanus was a good idea. The main reason I am hesitant to build my blue science on Fulgora is that space there is so limited, and I need so much space for my buildings right now. I always will, but just like the 4x research cost makes size a real concern. Yeah, okay, so rail, we need ramps and rail supports. What broke on Novice? Another wall? Doesn't matter. I should be making combinators while I'm here. Badoop. Oh, the attack noise? Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It is simply not a problem. Main limiter for accumulators is batteries, and blocker on those is... My bots are all busy. Which, yeah, unsurprised. They're trying to supply elevated rail. That's evil. That's evil numbers. Why do you want to do that? Do you enjoy chaos? Do you enjoy causing others harm? Let's see. There's a Reki found a website that converts MIDI files to Factorial loudspeaker songs. Uh-oh. Presumably that's what presumably someone's used it to make Bad Apple. I know that's a thing. You got Bad Apple? Nice. You pulled the me channel music. I'm not that awkward point where I'm mostly just waiting again. Like, waiting around for... Waiting around for science and waiting around for them all. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Main limiter on modules is red circuits. Okay, fair enough. Let's put any spare red circuits we have into a box. Ah. I probably need to increase red circuit production though, but what else is new? And are the bots done being busy? They are not. Oh, I've got to research bot speed. Have I already put that in the queue? I have not put that in the queue. $16 minutes. 85 SPM. That's because I need to automate beacons on Novice. That is critically important. Beacons are so important. Ah! Bots are still extremely busy. Yeah, I guess what I need to do now is one, prepare for making. Yeah, okay. I need to prepare for making green belts, even though that's like an hour off, an hour of playtime off. You sent me a gift. Oh dear. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. This ought to be good. Oh god, where the heck is import blueprint? Do I not have it? I don't have import string on my thing. What do you mean it's this small? I don't have speakers on this planet. We're doing this on Naves. It allowed some important spice to to that planet. Should be global. Oh, good. It sure is. Yep, uh-huh. Incredible. I love it. Oh. Oh, that's how this works. Oh god. Oh, that's so cursed. I don't know how it works either. Oh. Oh, I see. What they've done is that they have taken, they're using each item signal here as an individual note. Yeah, so they're using each item as an individual note. It's modulo. Well, there's some sorcery happening too. But yeah, oh my god, they're using each individual item signal as an individual note and then just playing them as sending order. That's hilarious. That's incredible. Are the bots done? They are. Let's get some rail. Unfortunately, the music doesn't really mix very well when you've got like planet music going on. Though it's pretty good. It's alright on Navis. God, this is wild. I should just leave that there. Like, it says that right, the music mix again. I'm doubling my beacon production. That's incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm so glad someone made a machine that does this. Oh hey, we just already have everything we need for rails. That's convenient. Now then... First off, I have a bunch of cliffs I want to get rid of. Second off, let's put down a station that requests coal. And... Okay, you know what? I need my... rail blueprints. And we are going to plan a path all the way to this coal over here on the east. Ideally one that does not go through Demolisher Land. And that goes like this. Right. It needs elevated rail. You knocked Soda over. Rest in pieces. I totally didn't put enough rail supports in my blueprint, did I? Well, it's fine. Yeah, this starter coal patch is going the way of the dodo. Which is not a huge surprise. We're out of petroleum again. Why are we out of petroleum again? Because we're out of fractions. I don't know what I expected. Let's just expand oil cracking real quick. And yeah, it goes like that. This is why I'm bringing in all this coal. Elevated rails are so nice. I wish I had more cause to use them in Space Age, though I suppose, or in, like, just big rail networks in general, but I suppose that playing on Marathon is in part driving me towards that. Do I have enough big mining drills? I do. Good, good. I guess I should make my mining drill blueprint while I'm out here to just, as something I can just smear all over mining patch. Another entity on Naves was destroyed. What a surprise. So snap to grid, relative. We only want 13 height. Right, and I also want to... I want 15 width. Does it work if I do it like this? Let's find out. It does. This is one of those places where having stacked belts would probably be helpful. Oh well. Hey, 10k purple! That stuff goes fast. Oh, worm? And set the station. Also, limit 1, thank you. Set up some loaders. Loaders and balancer, and put all of that into the station. And hook that all up. Oh, I forgot to put steel chests in my rail blueprint, or my rail requests. That's an easy fix. So I'm gonna have to come back out here later. That's fine. We'll just put the power pole, or yeah, the power poles along the way. And can I just put a train on top of the tracks and get in? I can. Oh my god, that's cool. I do need to actually return to base though to get the steel chests. Nyum. Let's move these solar panels. Oh, hey, Automation 3. Love to see that. That also goes on. That also gets started. Let's get some Assembler 1s and Assembler 2s started as well. Don't need very many of these, but I do need a ton of Assembler 3s. And while I'm at it, I'll make some more speed module 1s. On Navis, that is. Then here on Vulcanus, let's make the Assembler 3s. Do we have the steel chests? We do. That's all I really wanted right now. Ah. And then power to the mine. Then back here. And I suppose this area could be a train yard, if I want to. Did I cut power? I did make a power cut. That is not surprising. Also forgot to put radar out here. Whoops. That's better. Now we just need to set up the depot. Are we real? There's no network connection. That would do it. That would do it. First off, I want to move the section that this is on the ground. Alright, that's better. Then we put the depot up here. So I get 2 of these trains. And this one as well. Excellent, excellent. I do have rocket fuel. Yes, I do have rocket fuel in the bot network. And then let's get some unloaders here. And downgrade. So close to being able to use better belts. Looking forward to that. And that is a coal. That is coal on trains for Vulcanus. For now, anyways. I'll probably have to set up another coal mine or something. And or kill more demolishers. There's a big 8 million patch up to the even further northeast. If I can grab that one, I'll probably be in good shape. Okay, that was blue belts. Let's expand solar power. Oh wow, our SPM went way up for a moment. Probably because... Oh, 15 seconds each on the... Wow, they really want... The devs really want you to get blue belts. That is a very fast research. Let's see, is that... Yeah, that's enough. Or one more, right? One more. And then we have to connect these. Didn't actually get the... I did not get the power poles. Productivity modules will help with resource draw, though we're still ways away from those, I think. Let's see, prod modules. 200 prod 2s. Alright, that's decent. If I put them in purple science, that reduces the amount of steel and iron by proxy I'm using. I guess the main place to put them in would be... Yeah, the main place to put the prod 2s would be in the blue circuits, because each of them takes two red circuits worth. That or... Oh, you know what? The LDS. And then just expand this a little. LDS is the big one. But I think red circuits will be the main place where I get them, will be the place I get the most benefit from it. How are we doing Assembler 3? Poorly. What else? Did I forget to signal here? No, I didn't. Oh, but there's only one place to go, so it doesn't matter. God, I would love to have more SPM right now, but I think I'm going to have to go back to Navis or build more science here on Vulcanus, which sounds like a pain. On the other hand, I need artillery if I'm going to actually expand Navis, which also sounds like a pain, because I'm going to have to ship out a ton of tungsten for that. Right, what does each artillery shell cost? 8 explosives, 1 calcite, and 4 tungsten plate. And each tungsten plate takes 4 tungsten. So that is 16 tungsten ore. Less because of productivity, but still. Too much. On the other hand, if I want to export green belts, I'm going to need to do that. I'm going to need to expand like that anyways. How are we doing on power now? Solar panels are about the same. Okay. Still low on them. Because solar panels just take 5 years to make, and also because it looks like something got disconnected. No, it's literally just accumulators. The panels are on their way. I see, I see. I could build I could build red and green, and then potentially blue as well. Blue is annoying, though. You know what? How's Navi's doing on rockets? Got 4 stacked up. But also all of Navis's resources should be going into science, so if I want to make another rocket, I want to do... Or another rocket. Another space platform, I should do it on Vulcanus. But, because of that, I need... What do I need? I need... Cargo bay? Oh god, space platform. Well, alright then. We're not researching anything that takes yellow science, except for robot speed and artillery later. It's fine. Add space platform over Navis. Chat, what should I name the next space platform? Something about, like, Navi, or, I would do, like faked moon landing, but there's no moons in base space age. What other shady shit has the CIA gotten up to? Democratic expansion. And then that'll be a copy of MK Ultra to be, Yeah, that'll be a copy of MK Ultra so that I have more... So I have a dedicated hauler between Navis and Vulcanus. And if I'm doing that, I can actually justify making more sciences here. Which, at the very least, if I do red, green, and blue, that'll let the Vulcanus specific researches go a lot faster. And I care more about those. And then I can do yellow science on Fulgora. Eventually I'm going to want to build Navis big, real big, but that can come later. Okay, space platform complete. So we need to copy this whole thing and paste it here. And auto request missing construction materials. Yeah, it just needs 1300, almost 1400 space platform. It's fine. That'll finish in probably an hour. It's fine. Not an issue. Not a problem. All the Logibots are coming for me. Now then, I'm probably also going to need... to expand oil cracking. Actually, you know what? Now that I've, now that I'm working on beacons and tier 3 assemblers, I should be able to rebuild my my first 3 sciences on Navis. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Because honestly, I really don't want to spend more time here right now and dealing with um coal liquefaction. How are we doing on productivity modules here? Anyways, 600 tier 2s. That's not bad. Right, that was the issue with sending it more coal liquefaction. I just don't have the coal input to really do it. Then set up a balancer. Bring this all the way down here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm going to... The main thing I came here for was artillery. And I've taken almost every step I need for that. The last one that I need to take is actually, well, exporting the tungsten plate. So we're going to add tungsten plate to our exports. We want 2,000 of the stuff and 2,000 calcite. And yeah, this ship is going to take quite a while to finish. What does the artillery itself take? It takes, okay. What I do need to do is ramp up explosive production on Navis. So that is coal and sulfur. Oh, you know what? I literally already had it ready. So yeah, it's just this again. And this all goes in a box. What happened to my... Oh, there. There it is. It might help to actually have power poles on this. Just maybe. And you go into a box. I'm also going to need them for clip explosives on Navis, so no foul. Speaking of, we should move this over here and start expanding the hub or the platform down here. And its tumorous mass. God, it looks ridiculous. So we're also going to need tungsten and calcite. Let's change this to 15 seconds of inactivity. Then once it gets back here, I'm going to want to probably... not sure if I want to hitch a ride to Navis just yet, but probably soon. And alright, we have extra oil. And extra petroleum gas. And extra heavy oil. And that should help a lot. Help a lot with petroleum products. Which is to say, plastic. Oh my god, save me from plastic. How are we doing on assembler 2s? Probably not great. Yeah, not great because speed modules, and speed modules aren't great because not enough red circuits. Hooray! I might have to, well, right. Not enough petroleum. Oh my god, this coal's already almost gone. I'm definitely going to have to expand to another coal patch at some point. Probably not today, though. Do I want to export green belts? Not yet. Not yet. Just because the artillery is more important, and those are going to compete for tungsten. So what does this look like? We're getting a whole bunch of calcite, and then we'll get a whole bunch of tungsten. I'm gonna want Navis to start actually building artillery before I head back there. So rest in peace, asteroid processing, reprocessing, whatever it is you're called. I hope I have enough buffered science. Really do. But we'll see. We'll see. How are we doing on our quality module, or our quality productivity modules? We have 23 uncommon tier 2s. That brings us down to 7, which just barely enough for... Okay, okay, this'll do. Because uncommon tier 2s have +7 versus the +6 of tier 1s. It's a small bonus, but it helps. I do have productivity modules in yellow science, right? Yes. But I can switch it to tier 2s. And that'll help a lot with its draw. Green belts soon. Cannot wait for artillery. At first, I'm just going to be putting artillery on the corners of the factory walls. And maybe like also in the middle. But at first, I'm just going to use it to slowly push back the biters so I stop taking so many attacks. And then I'll make the artillery train to make expansion easier. Much, much easier. Oh my god, my uranium mine hasn't been connected for a while. Is that a problem? I don't think that's a problem. It's not a problem. Like, we're out of uranium, but we have more than enough for... yes, hours. Plastic is good again. I should add more red circuit production. Just the sheer number of red circuits you need. Let's stick that. Where should I put these? Somewhere convenient, because I'm going to need more plastic. Oh my god, so much plastic. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll take the extra plastic that's not getting used for LDS and use it on these. And we can put that down here. It's fine. Let's move it over to the right a little. So that there's actually space to route some belts. Oh yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Half an hour for artillery. This'll take a while. This will take quite a while. Hmm. The fact that I'm launching rockets again is not going to be great for science, but I will have to make do. And this thing has quite a lot more rockets to go. Yeah, half an hour for artillery. Beautiful. Just beautiful. At least we're getting somewhere with tier 3 assemblers. That's good. How's Vulcanus doing on tier 3 assemblers? I'm guessing not as good. Correct. Because speed modules, because red circuits. Yada 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 yada. Output priority left for the LDS. We're not even using these circuit outputs very much. So, we'll have this one out, priority output left. Okay, that's what we'll do. These two belts will be able to feed two assemblers of, two red science stacks together. Running at full tilt only when the rest of the factory isn't actually running, but that's pretty often. Look, it's dark silicon. It only runs part of the time. And these are just going to go straight into boxes. Finally, I need to connect my copper. Where is my copper? My copper is here. All right. How are we doing on modules? Decent. Okay, decent number of tier 2s. But could be more. Could be much more. Let's also do a big deconstruction, or yeah, features deconstruction. We have a whole 400 cliff explosives. What's the limit in here? Grenade, coal. I'm not putting any coal into boxes. Yeah, fair enough. Dedo, thank you for the raid. How you been? Welcome in, raiders. What were you playing? Oh god, you came in just as an ad was about to start. I snoozed. Let me snooze that real quick. Don't want to have you guys raid directly into an ad. Oh, that'd be cruel. Hi, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, right. Oh, God. As you can, you're playing things that weren't Noita? Heresy, says the Factorio engineer. Oh my god. I really screwed up this design. Okay, it's fine. It's fixable. It's easy to fix. My coal, this coal doesn't actually work, or this coal train doesn't actually work. Okay, what we'll do... Can you not go through here? Doesn't look like it. Would you like a factory tour? We've, done quite a lot on Vulcanus. It's quite a lot. Um, we also, yeah, so we have trains, yeah, big factory, and it's only gonna get bigger. We've killed quite a lot of worms to take territory on this planet. Um, almost exhausted our starting patches. But what else is new? We're shipping out science, which is the most important thing. And right now, I'm researching the most important research. The thing I've been looking forward to for 40 hours on this playthrough: artillery. It's only going to take another half hour. Now then, I need to fix my rails real quick. Yeah, so the artillery is going to take another half hour to research, or more. Probably more. But, and then I have... I need the artillery damages, but I can't get those in a reasonable amount of time. So my primary goal is instead going to just be shipping artillery back to Navis, sticking artillery stations on the corners of my walls, and push back the Biter Menace. The Pokemon artillery, so true. Alright. Let's see. That will do, although it's ugly. Then get rid of this. I made a mistake when I was designing these rails, and I put down 2 trains, but each station can only accept 1, so it got completely deadlocked. So I need a signal. Yeah, signal goes here. Was a big oopsie on my part. Then connect that. Also, that's another thing that I was finally able to do. Make purple science on this planet. Okay, somehow this outpost hasn't been overrun yet. But yes, lots of very important work has been pulled off on on today's playthrough. Well, also yesterday, but today's where I got to reap the rewards. Oh dear, I'm going to have a crash, aren't I? No, I'm not going to have a crash. Oh, thank God. Then once this train gets in there, I realized I can actually make it so that the trains can leave this station. Where's my personal train? Here's my personal train. Alright, you go all the way out there. Oh my god, one of the trains bonked me. How dare they? I got bonked by my own train. Okay, fix that. And let's see, did I change the limit on this one? No. Did I change the limit on this one? Yes. Okay. And it can't actually reach the depot right now, but acceptable. That is an acceptable casualty of the redesign. Oh, that's cursed. That's real cursed. I'm shocked that this outpost hasn't run out of flamethrower turrets. 13 more. Okay, fair enough. Ah, there's the lack of science I was expecting. It is now 3.5 hours until artillery. Now, why could that be? Which science have I run out of? Military science, because we don't have enough iron or coal coming in, and we don't have enough iron coming in because... Well, no, the actual limiter is coal, it looks like. I don't know what I expected. Well, the good news is Navis has a whole bunch of assembler 3s, and I think it also has productivity modules. Yes, a whole bunch of productivity modules. And how about speed modules? A whole bunch of speed modules. So we will be able to rebuild Navis bigger and better. Hi, Leona. Hi, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey. You kitty. My cat's being very cute. Chat, say hello to Leona. She wants chin rubs and nothing else. How are you doing, Leona? Yeah, you're such a good kitty. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah! Well, let's see. Navis is... God, that's going to be a project. That's going to be a multi-stream project, to be honest. The good news is we're finally getting red circuits on Vulcanus in quantity. Plastic is, as always, though, an issue. And plastic is an issue because petroleum is an issue. And petroleum is an issue because... we just don't have enough oil cracking. Oh my god. That sounds like a problem for next week, honestly. Especially now that... Right, artillery. Artillery and novice. The problem here is coal. And the problem is that... I'm only using this one... I'm using this teeny coal patch. Leona. You want your dinner? Well, my cat wants dinner, and so do I. And it's going to be massive it's only massive projects from here for the factory. Artillery is going to take 5 years. I could probably ship out military science from Vulcanus. What would that take? That would take coal, iron, iron, steel, copper, and stone. Stone is annoying. Might be faster, though. Well, regardless. Project for next time. I did promise myself this would be a shorter stream. Let's see. What is this one? This one is... Purple science done. And let's find someone to raid. Who is online? Let's see. Who's in Factorio? Are there any VTubers playing Factorio right now that aren't me? Someone playing Factorio for the first time. Is there anyone in Noida? Who's playing Noida today? No, I should at least resume the factory. Search and filter. Noit. That is the wrong filter. No, it looks like there's someone new to Noida. Oh, and they're experimenting with chainsaw. Oh dear. Let's raid them. Alright. Thank you for coming, everyone. We got some pretty good progress on the factory today. We will get, yeah. I'm thinking more Noida tomorrow. And then it'll be Factorio collab, or a Warp Drive machine with Overminded Numbers on Tuesday. That'll be fun. And then more Noita on Wednesday. Noita. We will make the sun. It's gonna be great. Alright, yeah. Yeah, looks like this person's still very new. Very new to Noida. But... well, hopefully they're a new addict in the making. Bye, everyone!